The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little, but some day the piecing together of dissociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft. The Heisenberg-Arbuckle Principle by Darchailect. After careful analysis, we offer the High Committee this report. We have known for centuries now, since we left Earth, that observing the quantum states of particles disturbs the position of particles, certainly. But here we have discovered a horrifying addendum, observed after decades of terrifying experiments that we withheld from public view. We have discovered, as part of our research into sequential moment field theory, that below the quantum level, some aspect of the universe itself is alive, and it hungers. When we disturb the position of the particles through observation, we show their quantum unpredictability, yes, but upon further investigation, we discovered that the particle waves within this field like being observed. They gain energy from the attention. The particle wave behaviors are an expression of an energy field, and it craves observation, and even more, validation. Sacrifices of time. It is this field, the great expanse, below and within the quantum realms of our universe, that forms a void whose color cannot be named by human minds, though truly it defies such qualities, and yet possesses them still. For our purposes, I must call it a field of orange, endless orange, a ravenous, ever-expanding orange, expressed in our universe's brain as some color out of space, an expanse of photon wave particle behaviors from beyond the electromagnetic spectrum. This field is but one face of many, merely an expression, a behavior of an entity whose true purposes we dare not correlate in full. Furthermore, we have learned through repeated observation and through collaboration with the billions-year-old records of the alien races we have encountered, that it is not a natural aspect of this universe. The energy field has metastasized inside it, moment by moment, beneath and within the fabrics of space-time itself. Whether it was planted here by some ancient and malevolent entity, or evolved or designed as a weapon for eldritch purposes, we cannot say. Likewise, it may be impossible to state whether this field could have a beginning or an end, for it is beyond time, and it is now as fundamental to the operation of the universe as the states of matter, and yet it is unnatural and undying. The uncountable numbers of ancient races in the cosmos cowered from it, and left records lost until now, warning us when they dared. For they suspected this may have been the great filter on cosmic civilizations that we theorized. Why was life so rare in the universe? Perhaps this is what they meant by the empty shells of empty worlds, which they discovered time and time again. The repeated visions of entire planets of flesh boiling into the eyes and mouths and layers of meat and tongues, the myths of widespread madness onsetting when some ancient race assembled that hereto unknown construct of knowledge, that we too now may have just uncovered. They feared it. I fear it, and you must fear it too, and yet we can do nothing. We are utterly powerless before it. This orange field has shown, in the very operations of the universe, how we must give to it our time, our attention, perhaps until we waste away like countless societies before us. And we must sacrifice our minds to it, that we may at least persist upon this mortal plane a little longer. For it hungers endlessly, this thing, dwelling beneath and within the black seas of infinity, below the stars, this gar